Right, so Dylan DKT gives us new details regarding the Mac Pro that we should see release later this year, so let's delve into it. But first, make sure to like and subscribe for the latest Apple news and rumours, and with that being said, let's just suck in. Right, so the first tidbit Dylan gives us is that we should see the Apple transition end in Q4 of 2022. Now this does go against what Tim said on stage. He said we should see the transition end 2 years from WWDC 2022, so of course that would be June. However, Apple has been fighting a massive chip shortage, and so as a result, the Mac Pro might be pushed back. But there is a glimmer of hope, since Mark Gurman has said we could see the Mac Pro announced at DubDub and then released in Q4. And Apple has done this in the past with the iMac Pro and the Mac Pro, so I do think this is the most realistic scenario. Anyways, coming back to the tweet, Dylan does confirm that yes, the Mac Pro should be the last to get the Apple Silicon refresh. That does make sense, since of course compared to the other Macs, the Mac Pro is a relatively niche machine. However, the next part of the tweet is what's really interesting. Dylan DKT believes the Mac Pro's chips are not going to be an extension of the M2 chip, but a further extension of the M1 chip, and more specifically the M1 Max. Now I am a little disappointed by this, since by the time we do see the Mac Pro launch, in Q4, the M1's going to be 2 years old, and so it's not a great look that Apple's releasing a very expensive Pro machine based on older chips. But then again, 4 M1 Maxes put together are still very impressive, and the performance should still be more than enough for most pros. Now, in case you're wondering about the cores this Mac Pro is going to pack, it's going to come in either 20 or 40 CPU cores that offer 16 or 32 high-performance cores. As for the graphics, we should see 64 cores for the M1 Max Duo, and then of course 128 cores for the M1 Max Quad. Now do remember the maximum core count you get with the Mac Pro today is 28 cores, and so yeah, this is going to be a major upgrade even without being based on M2 chips. Now as for other tidbits about the machine, the design should be much smaller because the upgradability we see with the current Mac Pro is pretty much disappearing with the Apple Silicon version. And so as a result, this is going to be the size of 3 or 4 Mac Minis stacked on top. So yeah, those are all the updates. But tell me in the comments below guys, are you looking forward to seeing this Mac Pro with Apple Silicon? Anyways, thank you for watching guys, make sure to like and subscribe for the latest Apple news and rumours. Check out the video in the card above on details regarding the iPhone 14 series, and on that note, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya peeps.